Good teachers impart good education. Great teachers groom their students to become leaders, to become excellent. Ordinary teachers direct us along the right path. But great teachers inspire us to seek our own path. They encourage us to discover our talents.
Frederick Douglass once said, "It is easier to build strong children than to repair broken men." This quote says a lot about teachers as leaders. Teachers have the power to change lives, shape destinies, and renew minds. In a world desperate for leadership, we need only look no further than our teachers and our principals. This is their story.
As a leader, my job is to create and help design and help lead the next generation of leaders. That means pouring into them so that they can one day step into the leadership role. I also feel as if my role as a leader is to be one that is grounded in strong morals and values, and people know that there's going to be little compromise when it comes to the morals and values. Our role as a leader is to set the vision and the course for others to follow, because I think that sets the stage for others to want to follow you when they know that you have a vision and what you want to do.
When I first began teaching, I felt I had an idea of what teaching a class full of students would entail. I had a lot of experience dealing with adults and kids, and I felt that they would just show up, I would present my material, and they would do the work. What I didn't consider was the various backgrounds my students would come from. Some were dealing with poverty, abuse, and neglect. In one of my first teaching years, I remember getting onto a girl in class for being absent so much, and I just remember just the look on her face, and it was the middle of the winter, and she told me it was because their trailer was missing part of the floor, and they had no electricity to have hot water to even take a shower. So I had to rethink the way that I approach situations and maybe the way that I talk to them, or give them a chance to explain first.
I'm effective for my boss. I'm not afraid to speak my mind, but I speak it in a very respectful way, but I do it in a way that's going to be reflective. I refrain from mindless chatter. I don't engage in a lot of extra stuff. So that means when I do open my mouth to speak, it's worth listening to. I frequently manage up to protect my boss. If I'm on the ground listening, because I really try to be a listener in my own leader, as myself as a leader, if I'm listening to what is happening around in the organization and I don't see actions happening, then I'm able to manage up by sharing with him what I've heard, as well as make recommendations on ways to move forward and how to move forward. There was individuals who not necessarily did not want me there, but because there was a lot of change happening in that building prior to my arrival, they were very hostile. They were very upset. They were very angry with a process that did not involve them. How did I lead during that time? I came in very clear who I was, what I was there to do, what my expectations were, and how we were going to get there. I did not compromise on those things, but more importantly, I think also took time to listen, a lot of listening, and working to build relationships, trust, while at the same time never compromising who I was.
Another group of people that I collaborate with are my coworkers. We develop strategies and goals together, and that makes our job a lot easier. Other teachers have ideas that I may not have thought of, and they work out well for me, and I enjoy hearing when things that I've told them about went well in their classroom too. I know that if I have good communication with the parents and guardians, that things will go well if something goes wrong in my room. So this year I had a group of kids in my advanced class that just weren't quite ready for it, and I knew I had to contact the parents and tell them about it. And I was a little concerned about it, but wording it the correct way and talking to them about it, I got very positive feedback from that, and they thanked me for doing what was best for their child. Having a good relationship with the parents is very important.
I will stick with the parents for a moment. I lead them by helping them to be advocates, education advocates. So when they come to me or have come to me in the past with situations or situations, whether it's directly in my building, I frequently try to share with them in a very transparent way the bigger picture. And when that bigger picture is out of my control, I let them know in a very transparent way it's out of my control. However, let's work together to try to fix whatever it is.
Now, one of the most enjoyable things about teaching for me is discovering a way to connect with each student or child and to see what I can do to make them successful. I find that as a leader, you have to build trust to find what motivates them, and maybe just even smiling and saying, I'm so happy you're here today, will make a difference in their lives, because maybe no one else will smile at them that day or tell them they're happy. My favorite quote as a teacher is, I have learned that people will forget what you said. They'll forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel.